In 1864, a small South American country went to war. 4 years later, it had lost over 70% of its adult male population. You've probably never heard of this war, and yet it was one of the deadliest in modern history. This is the forgotten tragedy of Paraguay. The War of the Triple Alliance, also known as the Paraguayan War, was fought from 1864 to 1870. It involved Paraguay against a powerful coalition: Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay. What started as a regional conflict quickly turned into a catastrophe. Paraguay, under the leadership of President Francisco Solano López, had been preparing for war. López dreamed of making Paraguay a major power in the region. When civil unrest erupted in neighboring Uruguay, López saw an opportunity. He invaded Brazil and Argentina, hoping for a quick victory. But the response was brutal. Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay united against him. Their combined forces outnumbered Paraguay's army many times over. At first, Paraguay surprised everyone with its strength and discipline. But it couldn't last. The war dragged on for 6 long years. Disease, famine, and constant battle took a devastating toll. By the end of the war, most of Paraguay's cities were destroyed. The population had collapsed, especially the male population. It's estimated that 70% of adult men were killed. One of the most tragic details of the war? In the final years, boys as young as 9 were conscripted to fight. Old men, priests, and even women picked up weapons. López refused to surrender, leading his country into near total ruin. He was eventually killed in 1870, still fighting, reportedly saying, "I die with my country." The War of the Triple Alliance nearly erased a nation, and yet it remains largely forgotten outside of South America. History is full of such stories, echoes of past tragedies we rarely hear about. Subscribe to Echoes of the Past to explore more forgotten moments from history, because sometimes what we forget matters the most.